The Zone at 91.3 presents The B-Side.
Dan Gunn, man.
Hey, Dylan. Hey, Jason.
Hi, Dan.
How's it going, guys?
Excellent.
Yeah, so
right.
happy to see you.
Yeah, long weekend, right?
Yeah, no doubt. What's on the B-side today?
So I want to tell you guys about a person who I'm going to call a friend of mine now. He goes by Jimbo. It's James Insel, and he goes by Jimbo. And
Jimbo?
Jimbo.
Love Jimbo.
Yeah, Jimbo's a pretty rad guy. So I first saw this Kaleidoscope Theater. You know, the one that's sort of more targeted at kids. Last year they did James and the Giant Peach. And, I
had a dream as a child to be in a Kaleidoscope Theater production.
What was do you remember which one it was?
Any of them. It was just like,
one
it was
day?
this benchmark because I was
You
doing a
could
lot
still
of
do
theater, and it was this benchmark where I was like, one day I'm going to do a show at Kaleidoscope Theater.
Why not be they have adult players?
No, I understand that. It's just I kind of fell to the wayside with my theater career, and look at me now. Shazam!
Yeah. All right. So you're doing James and the Giant Peach. You need a giant peach, right? And so Jimbo often works with most of the plays in town on costuming and set design, production design. And so he worked with Studio Robazo. You know Studio Robazo here in town? We talked about them on the B-side like a couple of years ago when they first opened. So another kind of art house, funky design studio. Well, Jimbo wanted to build this giant peach out of what we call cross sections. So you build, instead of like an entire full peach, you build like 28 separate fins that, when mounted together, look like a giant peach. Now, when you're trying to build something that's 16 feet high or wide and 12 feet high and really big, that's not easy. And so, to give you a little bit of an idea of the flavor of Jimbo, he's just a very creative person, and he has this drag queen character he does called Smellvira. And
I've heard of Smellvira.
Smellvira is like fantastic. Like, she is just something to see, and like takes over a room. And I've been in rooms where Jimbo was Jimbo for a while, and then later on Smellvira came out, and because and you never see Pokeroo together, right? With and then everything changes. And so Smellvira went over. There's a group in Vancouver called Eat Art, and they build some of the coolest stuff that gets built in Canada, including the Mondo spider, which is like a giant metal walking spider. And it was its birthday, and so they were having a celebration. They booked Smellvira to jump out of a cake. So Jimbo goes over, does the performance, and meets people over there with a CNC cutter, which is a computer pneumatic cutting machine.
Incredible machines.
Yeah, that you can. So Studio Robazo here helps Jimbo with the design and laying it all out, and then the CNC cutter that he met at the Eat Art event cuts it all out, and then they built it at the Kaleidoscope Theater, right? And so he's just kind of interlaced with all that. And I'm not going to lie, if you see me in an outlandishly amazing jacket this summer, it's a Jimbo original. I've got him. We're working on a project together.
You hang out with really interesting people.
I try my best.
Drag queens and robot spiders and stuff, man.
Yeah,
I know, right? And then sometimes he gets stuck with you and I.
Yeah.
Well, then I get to come and tell you guys about it. So, and by the way, right now, last night, Jimbo sent me some pictures of some costumes that he did up for Hedrick and the Angry Inch. So at the Metro Theater, Atomic Vaudeville, I think it starts June 8th to 18th, I think. It definitely starts June 8th. They're doing that play. It's a great play. Tickets are going to go on sale, so watch the Atomic Vaudeville site. We'll put it up on the alwayscheckthebside.com blog.
Awesome, dude. Thanks so much, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.